Welcome to this edition of Entrepreneurship Insights with Dr. Mike Egbayelo. And today I'm going to be sharing with you some traits of an entrepreneur. Of course, we know that an entrepreneur is that person that identifies a gap in the market, will go all out to fill that gap by creating a service or a product that will have some sort of value addition to what is already in existence, and at a price that is affordable to the end user, and also at a profit to his or herself. So basically, entrepreneurship is about creating value in such a way that you meet the yearnings and expectations, and particularly fill a gap in the market, a gap you have identified, a gap that nobody else is filling, at a price that is affordable for the beneficiary or the end user, and at the same time you must be making profit from it. So today we are going to be looking at some traits of who an entrepreneur should be identified with. What are the traits that we can see in the life of an entrepreneur? And the first of such is vision. As an entrepreneur, you must have vision. Vision is the mental picture of a preferred future. That is the driving force, the picture of where you are going. Your vision is where you actually want to get to as your final destination. So, and as a matter of fact, you cannot be successful as an entrepreneur without a vision. You can't be successful as an entrepreneur without the mental picture of where you are driving at. So you must ensure that you have a vision, a picture of your destination. For instance, the Wright brothers, they had the vision of the airplane, but then people mocked them, but they didn't allow that to deter them. Henry Ford also had the vision of a car, and he never allowed distractions. He kept focusing on that vision. Thomas Edison failed at several attempts in coming up with the electric bulb, but again, the vision of having the electric bulb propelled him. So you must have a mental picture of where you are going. That's the first of the traits that an entrepreneur should have. So what is your vision? What are you looking at? Where are you going? And then closely related to that is your mission. Your mission, I have defined in a very simple term. Your mission are those things that you will do to achieve your vision. It could be the way you create your service, the way you put your products together. Now, I'm not just talking about the way, but I'm also looking at what's unique value. In what way are you marshalling your efforts to get to your vision? For instance, your vision can be to be the market leader in the grocery industry. Fine, that's the vision. But your mission will then be creating qualitative products that will meet the yearnings of our customers. That's your mission. So your mission will be speaking to your vision. Your mission must align with your vision. And then also you must have the right attitude. Attitude is key in entrepreneurship. We are in a society where so many things will come up to affect your proposals, to affect your projections, as the case may be. But you see, when you have a positive attitude, you will build that resilience that is needed to survive. Whatever happens, you will have this go-getter attitude. You will have this, what my mentor, late Sonny Obazu Ojiagbase, will call a goat-like mentality. Such that your attitude will determine whether you are going to drop that idea or you are going to continue. So you must have a positive attitude. That being said, that your attitude will determine your altitude. So what it means is that the kind of attitude you have will determine how far you will go. So if you have, a go-getter attitude, if you have the attitude of never reclining to fate, of never quitting, then definitely you are going to achieve success in your entrepreneurial endeavor. Because I must tell you from experience, there will be times when there will be challenges, there will be times when you will want to pack it up, but you must ensure that you keep your eye on that vision You keep your eye on the big picture, and then you develop a positive attitude. David in the Bible, in the book of Samuel, when they came to attack the whole city, took his wives, his children, and some of his soldiers. They thought of stoning him. It got to that point. But the Bible said in that place that David encouraged himself in the Lord. So that gives us the picture of a man that has a positive attitude. He didn't allow the challenges, the incidents that have happened to derail him. He did another to make him to become downcasted. But what did he do? He encouraged himself. And that is the attitude that you must have as a business person. You must have a positive attitude so that when trials come, when challenges come, you must keep your eye on the big picture. You must encourage yourself and keep pushing. And then also you must have a plan. It has been said that he who fails to plan will plan to fail. And people most times don't plan. And there is no way you can achieve success without adequate planning. You have the proactive planner and you have the reactive planner. The reactive planner will begin to plan when something would have happened. They will begin to now look at how to, remedy the situation. But the proactive planner will sit down and do what you can call scenario building. You look at these various scenarios. If this happens, what do I do? If this happens, what do I do? And then you begin to now come up with strategies, come up with tactics on how to ensure that whatever it is, you're on the right track. So you must plan, you must sit down. As a matter of fact, as a business person, you must have your business plan. Your business plan, we're going to be talking about that in another telecast. But I just want to talk on planning now, because again, you need to have your business plan as a business person. That is actually your roadmap. It's actually what is going to say if you will achieve your aim, your desire, your business goals or not. So you must have a concrete plan. It will speak to the market you are looking at, to speak to the finance, to look at the operations, it will look at the legal environment where you are operating your business. It will look at the financials. What are the focus, what are the projections that you have? Where is your cash flow? And then what are the risk factors and how have you planned to mitigate the risk when they do occur? So as a business person, you must have a plan, and then you must take action. It's not enough for you to say, oh, I want to start this business, I want to do this. No, you must sit down and articulate your plan and start to work on those plans. You must immediately start to take action. Procrastination, they say, is a killer of time. And the reason for failures of so many people in life is because they are busy planning without executing the plan. So you must take action. You must come up with a roadmap, with a plan. Yes, in the next 1 week, I want to achieve this. The next 1 month, I want to achieve this. The next 6 months, I want to achieve this. You can break them down into short term, medium term, and long term. So that in the short term, a period of 1 to 2 years, you've been able to achieve this, and then 3 to 5 years, medium term, and then 5 years and above, long term. So you must take action and you must start now. So as an entrepreneur that's going to succeed, you must have a vision, you must have a mission, you must, of course, have a positive attitude. You must ensure that you put your thought down on paper to plan, and then you must take action. See you again next time. Thank you. God bless you.